let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
On third down, it's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears.
Give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 49ers.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 4th down.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That pass to the sideline, nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down. 11 yards for number 11, and a 1st down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
brings up
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, Purdy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. Just brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bears offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They pitch it to Swift, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 5 on that 4th down and 3.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Shamar Turner. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. big-time play for the Niners. 55 yards on the game.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first two runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. As we are ready to get back underway. Ooh. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 7. On the give, here's Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. So from the 25, it's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Third and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
49er, first down.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another 49er, first
A
down.
run here with McCaffrey. He'll get about 2. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's another 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time,
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
the offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Third and long.
Intended for Danny Gray. Incomplete. Sets up a third down and 18.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 10. Eddie Pinheiro
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brought down right at the line.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play and a really good play.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. On third down, it's Purdy. Escaping to his left.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
Williams pass.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
8-yard loss.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's their punter now as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance. He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was a...
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Here's the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And it's the big rookie from ASU, Cam Skattebo. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Torrey Horton. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Seahawks win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Saints find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's James. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun on third down, it's Purdy. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
27 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
Purdy now on second down.
15-yard line.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he's in! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Niners 17.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Duvernay on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. D. Winters there to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The Bears send out their punt team. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. With McCaffrey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 4. Here's Purdy. Pass is caught by Gray right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Niners first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. On a quick slant, this is caught by Pearsall. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 41 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Niners will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
A gain of 15.
Burton, the man on the move. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Williams. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now we'll try to keep it going. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Ricky.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's James. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here's second and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey.
They're down and 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
His 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
A second down throw here for Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Bears
on the ground. It's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Here's Swift. And he nearly got free. But, as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Big play coming up. This is third down. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie out of Georgia, Mykel Williams. He moves closer to the all-time record with 21 sacks on the year. They need one right now. Third and long. Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Bosa. He's aimed to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Williams hit, and he loses the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
They'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The 49ers out to punt this one as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burden. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. And it comes to 4th and 2. They'll go. It's Swift. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. As the defense could not come up with a big stop there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
Gain of 9 yards. First down.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Looks like a design run with Purdy. He takes off. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
At the 34-yard
And these are
line.
body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
And the 49er first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Purdy down to a knee. And that should be the final snap of this game. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.